Good morning and welcome to day 27 of my keto challenge here in Mexico. Today we are on our way to Durango. We got our vehicle all fixed up. We just need to pick up some water and then we're heading off into the mountains. Here we are back at AutoZone. Unfortunately, our vehicle didn't start again today, so it looks like it might be batteries as well, or a combination of the alternator and the batteries. So we are going to change the batteries before we head out into the mountain just to be double sure that everything is good. So a little pit stop, but then we'll get going. So we're just filling up with fuel and we're going to leave Mazatlan, and I just thought I'd show you this beautiful piece of picanha that I have vacuum sealed here, and I'm just going to put it into our sous vide water bath with our immersion element. All right, now we have our vacuum sealed meat in our cooker. And now this is going to cook while we drive. So we have several hours of mountain roads and then we'll have supper ready for us. We are about a half hour outside of Mazatlan and we're in the town of Concordia, and we're just going to go take a little look around. So if you're wondering where I'm shooting this from, this is a 3-kilometer tunnel through a mountain that I'm in. Check it out. So after 5 hours of driving, we are finally in the mountains, and it's weird to see snow and trees, and it's just so different from what we've been experiencing in Baja the last couple months. But now we are camped out in the Parque Natural Mexiquillo. Not sure if I'm saying that all right, but it is absolutely gorgeous. So let's take a little look around. place is pretty amazing. I've had a great time just climbing around on the rocks, and Lincoln did too, as you saw from the videos. But now it's time to get some supper going, and tonight we're going to be having a sous vide steak. And sous vide is perfect for days like today when we've been driving for 5 hours and we want food to be ready when we arrive. So all we need to do is take the steak, sear it, and then it's ready to eat. We're also going to be doing some broccoli with cheese sauce. So I will show you my cheese sauce recipe. This is how you know you've had some major elevation change. Check out my whipping cream. And then I thought, for fun, I should really look and see what happened to the chicharron bag. All right, to start, we'll heat up 2 tablespoons of butter. Once your butter is melted, then add a 1/2 cup of whipping cream. We'll carefully open this. There we go. Next thing is a 1/2 brick of cream cheese, and we're just going to want to cut it into some pieces. Just melts a little easier that way. Now just give it a mix until all the cream cheese is melted. Now I add in a cup of grated cheese. This is the cheese that I'm using, but really you can use any cheese in this recipe. I like to use mozzarella. Sometimes I like to do a mixture and do like 1/2 mozzarella, 1/2 parm, but really almost anything will work in here. Now this is the first time that I've used this type of cheese, which is typically a quesadilla cheese. And so I'm finding it to be a little bit thick, so I'm gonna add in a little bit more whipping cream. And once you make this sauce a few times, you can just make it by feel. Okay, now we're gonna add some salt. And just adjust this depending on what kind of cheese you're using. If it's salty cheese, then you can go a little easy on it. And the final optional touch is cayenne pepper. I like to add a little bit. Another thing that's also great in here is nutmeg. I just don't have any on the road here. And there we go. That's our sauce.